Hey guys, I'm Lisa Marie Latino for HipNewJersey. We're closing out here at the North Jersey Women's Expo here at Mayfair Farms in West Orange, but I couldn't leave without getting a psychic reading from one of the Garden State's type psychics, Miss Vera. Nice to meet you.
Wonderful to meet
I
you.
hope you're not going to tell me anything bad.
No. Well, let's put it this way. I don't skip over things totally, but if something comes up, it's an opportunity. And you note down the information, see what resonates, and live your life.
Okay, so before we get into my palm reading, talk to me a little bit about yourself and your gift.
Oh, my goodness. I have a Slavic background. My parents were from Eastern Europe, and that comes with a lot of history and culture. And my mother was very, very sensitive. She had a lot of things happen to her in her childhood as she progressed through life with the family. And then there are just the very, very strange things that happened. But she was a very, very giving, supportive, empathic woman. And that, I think, is what's come down to me. And my brother is also very sensitive in his own way. So there's just so much more than we can see. And I'm formerly corporate, which I think gives me the background to understand where people are coming from, put things in more practical terms. I try to give insight that's really useful to people. Having been in high finance, it's hard for me to say, oh, I'm a really good psychic, because I'm used to dealing with numbers in my former life. But the reaction that I get is really positive. And it's incredibly fulfilling to be helping people directly. And rumor has it I'm good. So,
Well, let's see how good you are. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. I'm a little scared. All right, so which palm of mine do you want, right or left?
you're righty.
I'm a righty. Righty.
You look at the active hand,
Okay.
because that's what you actually experience. Your passive hand is the potential that you were born with. When you compare the two, you get a chance to see the choices that you've made. So, let's see here. First of all, in the overall hand shape, you are very, very capable and practical. You have a very expansive lifeline, which curves well into your hand. That says that you make the most of life. It's an adventure every minute.
I think my mom would agree. I'm sure she's watching right now.
And let's see here. You have a line that comes out of your lifeline at about the age of mid or so 20s. And this goes easily up until your mid 50s. And that says that you really take control of your life, make things happen. You're a force to be reckoned with. And it's a good way to make adventure happen. Now, in your career, you are doing something that originates in your heart. So this is really something that you love, dealing with people, spreading the word. And it's a smooth path. I don't see you really making huge changes. What is interesting is that in your head and heart lines, they slope very distinctly, which says you do things because you're interested in them, you believe in them. It's for their own sake. That's your reward. And you also have lovely intuition that I think you really can't turn off. And that goes from around
No, it's
30
turned off.
where
It's turned off once or twice in my life. Yeah, okay.
it's always a good thing to listen to. And you have all kinds of creativity in a couple of areas that you actually pursue in a really, really focused way. Money looks good. And with regard to kids, I'm seeing probably 2. So, now, if we look at your fingers, they're nice and long. Communication is important because your pinky is long. It looks like you trust yourself and, you work through things very, very thoroughly as well. Now, you're a wonderful leader, really consistent, and you follow through on whatever you do and finish it well. By looking at your thumb, we get an idea of how you feel about being you, and it's wonderful. You're very comfortable in your own skin. I think you do get a good bit of your strength, confidence, just general serenity from your loved ones, and you just have a touch of a quick temper. I don't see you letting it stew for any length of time. You react, it's over, and it's no big deal. So that's a snapshot of you. Also, you have an M here, which is traditionally known as the Magic M, and it's about having the foresight to recognize what has potential and act on it, so you make your own good fortune. There you are.
You didn't say anything about love life. Is there a big dark cloud over me?
No. I see you really having a wonderful, your heart line is wonderful in quality. And if anything, I think it's from around your mid-30s on that your heart line doubles, which means very, very profound love. And it's a gift. And I think you're one of the lucky ones that gets it. So
That was a fantastic reading. I want everyone that's watching now to weigh in, especially if you know me. I think she kind of hit the nail on the head on a lot of different subjects. So where can we find you to get more readings?
You can find me at ladivinata.com, and that's spelled LADIVINATA.com. And my Facebook page is DivinataPsychic.com.
Well, it was so nice meeting you. Thank you so, so much.
Thank you.
And what did you guys think back here? Good, right? All right. Sounds good. All right. So that just about wraps things up here for us at the 2016 North Jersey Women's Expo. We had such a blast meeting so many cool vendors and shoppers, selling some of my new book 10 years later. And overall, it was just an amazing, positive experience. Couldn't think of a better way to kick off the holidays. So we will see you next time on HipNewJersey.com.